What's up, everybody? Why is my ping so high? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Honkai Star Rail free-to-play on the Asia server, which is not treating my ping well. Anyways, it's been a while since I recorded the last episode, where we went through Ranmei's little experiment thing. And we're back with what I'm assuming is the second half of that quest. It's been so long, 2.0 is already out, and I'm trying to get to it, but I need to finish this quest first, so let's go! Is Asta not here? I'll go let her know. Oh, text message. No, not more group messages. I hate these. Welcome, new friend. Why? Leave me alone, bruh. How do we do? What a situation? What accountability? What's going on? Huh?
Harrider Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans.
What the hell?
This is an urgent broadcast.
There's a news feed?
The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society.
Why do they have her eyes?
At the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown.
Huh?
No group
Really?
can step forward to claim responsibility.
Also,
Many
why are they
characters
covering her
upset
eyes?
At the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. I'll exit. What the hell's going on? Can I leave this group chat, please? Comrades, what is our goal? Let's check it out. Huh? Excuse me? Game? Huh? Huh is right. Hello? Hi? Huh?
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
What's going on?
Conclusion. Their target was the space station.
Where are we?
But their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need...
You're here too. We need who? Me? Hello, buddy. How you doing?
Murder's puppet before the attack was her.
When did I... What? Did I really? It's been so long since I did the last quest. Was it really?
You are?
Yes. Can you please introduce
Dr.
yourself?
Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up. Dazed.
L plus ratio.
We need a few pointers.
Please, can you stop that? Dude, freaking stonehead.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me?
I mean, who could forget someone having a freaking stone slab on their head?
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient.
It gives a new meaning to being a hardhead.
To you.
A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
I mean, it's just one of her puppets. Is that really a bad thing? Where's Herta right now? Herta herself. Like, I'm sure she's fine.
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
Like I said, it's one of her puppets. I can understand from a safety reason why people would be concerned, but I completely understand why Herta would be like, let him have the puppet.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Interesting.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect.
Damn.
It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them.
Oh, the doctor is here for the roast. Wow.
They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing.
Are you really that big of a deal, dude?
To witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources.
I like him already.
However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Sure. What Asta said.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander.
True.
To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius?
Okay, then.
Quite the paradox, if you ask me.
I'll give your ass a paradox. Wait, what?
Excuse me, you.
I have a name. It's in the subtitles.
You saw that puppet.
I don't remember. I'm gonna do that one. Listening to Asta complain.
Huh? I do remember that happening, I think.
Let's just say you complain a lot, Asta. It could have been any other Tuesday.
Don't play the fool. Think.
I'm trying, man. Thinking's hard.
I think I was...
Oh, are we gonna get a flashback? Some system hours ago. Oh.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you?
Was this? I vaguely remember this. Was this actually a thing?
It's an...
Huh?
It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
Okay, that's not familiar to me at all.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
And I guess that's what that sound was.
She mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints. My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
Memory bubbles. Wait, there are people in here? There's never people in here.
Herta mentioned Asta. That's right. I think I visited Asta.
Uh-huh.
Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Remember me. Explore the related memory Asta's troubles.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
You're no help.
Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea?
I hate quests like this where they send me to 3 different locations and learn nothing.
Hinkle and are
Who?
around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Hinkle and who? Hinkle, how you doing?
If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Where's this lost curio that's
curio
both
that's
alive
but
and doesn't have a body?
Isn't
Is this
that
a
just
riddle?
Jinx?
Is that what it is? Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Wubbaboos! Wait, their original names are Jinx. I like Wubbaboos so much better. Jinx is reserved for Arcane. Anyways.
Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon.
Adler's
I've seen him all
that
day.
dumb kid who keeps sending me on missions to find random toilets and walls. So not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too. Thank you! Why do they keep giving me quests like this?
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting.
Hey, who's visiting?
We've been
Is
through a
Ron May still
huge
visiting?
crisis
I thought
and
Ron
we're
May left.
still recovering.
Adler. Right.
Oh, why? In the middle of my internal monologue?
Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Okay, so Adler and
It was
Arlen were together.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
There's like one incident after another. Can we get to the main plot, please?
He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
How could you not?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
Oh, hell, Brother Arlen. What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
You're a terrible liar, Arlen. You don't sound convincing. Stop trying to walk me.
We're having a walk.
Arlen, you're a bad liar, but your subordinate's even worse. Can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
And the person, apparently.
So I'm the dog?
Oh, que la chinga. Pendejo.
They seem to be hiding something.
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him too.
What coincidence. Me look for Adler too. You come look with?
That kid sure is brave. Running straight to the scene on his own.
Scene of what? Okay, I'm gonna need more context. Aren't you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here, you see.
Quite obvious.
Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
You couldn't keep it up to begin with.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Arlen, you're not that much better. Is there a problem? You can tell me.
Let's walk and talk.
Oh, now you want to walk me? Now we're staying here. Oh, man. Adler, why are you talking to that beast?
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
Is he actually in trouble? And why is he with Peppy? I have so many questions. All right, time to whoop some ass.
Nice teamwork.
So yeah, it's been so long since we fought these enemies, but they target anyone who is inflicted with wind shear, which is the wind debuff. And if you get rid of it, you take no damage. It's pretty easy as long as you have a character with cleanse, and there's quite a few in this game between Lynx, Natasha, Locha, March 7th. There's a lot of cleansing enemies. I just see absolutely nothing. You suck. I was gonna say, please die, thank you.
Peppy, are you
That didn't take as long as I thought. I like how he worries about Peppy first. What about what about Adler? Are you really the one who knows the most about curios?
That's me. What's up?
She wants to ask you something about curios.
I do indeed.
I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Are you really? Come on, man. You've known me long enough. I helped you defend the space station multiple times in multiple different ways. You can trust me.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
You both suck. What do you got to say for
I
yourself?
figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Well, now it sucks because this is information I feel like I need. Is it about that?
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
It's related to the garbled noises that sound like a freaking Pokemon cry. Which Pokemon cry would that be? Using Cognition Chasm might help you restore hazy memories. All right, let's try it. Huge crisis. People are growing more and more distrustful for management. Is this what you're talking about? Nope. Okay, so I need to talk and... Oh, okay, so... You know what this reminds me of? I watched the streamer I follow play Apollo Justice recently. And the end of that game... Spoiler warning, by the way. The end of that game has like a memory sequence where you have to jump between different points of time. Like a few months back to years back, and you collect different evidence from the different time frames. And you have to put it together to figure out the overall arcing picture. And I wonder if this is going to be a very similar thing, because that's what it feels like. I heard something like that also exists in the...
Huh?
Okay, so it does seem like it's going to be similar to the Apollo Justice thing, where you're jumping between different memories.
I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Alright, explore the related memory, Asta's trouble. Thank you, game, for pointing me the correct way and not making me figure it out on my own.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I have not. Everyone here sucks. I haven't made any progress yet. That's what it feels like.
Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion.
If it wasn't for them, you'd be dead by now.
Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Huh? Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret.
Understandable, but also... This is the reaction you're going to get. People don't like being lied to.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this.
I like how she describes her space station as a sardine can. It's true though. Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already?
Technically, yes. Past Asta. Pasta! I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I wish I could go through my thoughts like this. It would make remembering things so much easier.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Can I talk to you girls?
What brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
Rich?
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
Her name is Emily. Why'd you call her Rich?
It's
I'm so
all taken
confused.
care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good.
Huh?
Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
I feel like I'm not supposed to be listening to this right now.
Sure.
This seems like some wires got crossed because these two dialogues do not fit together.
Small scale.
How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
You're really salting my clam. I don't know.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words.
Restore the muddled
Now I
memory.
remember. The other person is Emily.
Sorry, if I can interrupt.
Another smart-looking youngster.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's about time we had some new recruits.
Can I take a rain check? Never mind. I just realized I have to walk my snail.
A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that.
Huh? Are we talking about those enemies?
Don't get me wrong. I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
Hey, don't worry. I'm on the side of good, love, and chocolate chip cookies. Everyone loves chocolate chip cookies, right?
I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About the researchers' disappearances?
How did you know?
Let's just say someone so who you don't know, but her name rhymes with pasta. Decided to reveal that information to me.
I see. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance.
Just gonna ask Kurta to update the surveillance system.
There's only one clue. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made business,
we also have an arsonist out there too?
Some of the witness testimonies seem to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
So are they not disappearing but getting violently seared and disintegrated? Incinerated is the word I'm looking for. I heard something like that also exists in the Cienjo Alliance.
Ah, that's right. They're called Heliobi.
Oh, that's what they're talking about.
And Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life forms.
Huh. Interesting. I would never have made that connection, but when you think about it, it's kind of true.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying.
Oh, now I want to know about this even more.
Let's call it a day.
Damn it! All of this just to remember. You know what? I take it back. Maybe I don't want this. Wait, don't want to do this every time I need to recall something.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an
energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Okay, so energy life form is the word she used.
Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
It's an energy life form related to the Genius Society. Is it the freaking things? Spontaneous human combustion. How does that? I am so confused. But I feel like I'm starting to get the picture. Kind of. Like one piece of a 10,000 piece puzzle.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale.
Thank you. I feel the same way.
Exhausted. My ears certainly are.
Damn, want me to fucking cut them off for you then? Jeez.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you.
You know, that about sums it up. That sums up the last like 30 minutes of gameplay.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Yeah, he has a preconceived bias that I'm a dumbass. It's not entirely wrong, though.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
I could clear my name with your face. Wait, what? That didn't make sense. Questioning starts now. Everything is connected. We did it. Suck it, Dr. Ratio.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease.
Thanks.
Provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
Oh my god.
We'll see you in the main control room. Let's go.
Huh? Who's here?
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
Again?
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta.
Why do they keep blocking her eyes?
Responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity.
The Annihilation Gang.
Utmost condemnation.
Oh Lord.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Why do I feel like I just stared at the devil's soul? Jesus Christ, man!
The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
It's not my fault. I was just born here.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is
Duke
a life form
Duke
that
Inferno
hails
is
from
a
Torah,
badass name, though.
A world long since destroyed.
Oh, ooh.
His race, the ever-burning fire demons,
oh, so he's a
regard
demon.
Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Ah, but he gazed upon me.
A group of pitiful lunatics.
I tend to agree.
The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase.
I am loving these incredibly elaborate ways to roast people.
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that...
I wonder if he targeted specific researchers or is just on a whim. It's you.
That video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
We're in danger.
The destruction of trust.
There are indeed many forms of destruction. I mean, Fantilia just wanted the Cienjo to implode, so.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You, come with me.
He almost said the thing. Come with me if you want to live. Just me?
You have a superior strategy?
Arlen, we got some trouble a-brewing. Did you get that message too?
This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
I hope so.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay, man.
Okay.
Take it.
I'm sorry, Arlen. He doesn't know how to deal with people.
Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Jeez, bossy McBossy pants. Pamela, I forgot about the what do they call her? The rumor monger? Or the gossip monger? As usual, one pick of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? This is serious. This is important, girl. Only for you. 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me one more pick. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry. I'll get in touch if I have any news. Okay, then.
What else do you
so now
need
what?
to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
At least say please, bro.
He disappeared too.
How convenient.
The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Wen Sherling, that's the person who in the memory was doing some shady stuff.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least.
I could say that about 90% of the plot points in this game.
Duke Inferno is also an energy life form.
Is that what we're calling that now? I think not.
We need to investigate this.
Dan Heng, I need your help! It's best not to get involved with him. I don't think I have a choice right now. He kind of threatened the space station, my guy. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Can I just notify you guys now? I don't want to end up having to deal with this dude by myself. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Oh no, Wen Sherling is the girl.
Jerk. Adler, he disappeared.
Oh, you're just worried about your friend.
He's been acting really weird recently. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
That's normal. I talk to myself sometimes too. It's a way to think out loud.
What did he talk about?
Not weird at all.
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase. We'll get him back. Don't worry about it.
Who said I want him back?
Okay,
He was reading this booklet the last time I saw him.
Oh, hey, Gazetmonger. What do you got for me? They have all posted pretty extreme comments against management and have a large number of supporters. Okay, so interesting. They seem to be angry at management, but then Herta also disappeared. What does Herta missing have to do with it? What does Adler have to do with it as well?
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Yeah. Everyone's pissed off.
I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages.
Thank God you're a fast reader.
Few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
All right. Dan Heng. Oh, I'm just really popular right now. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean his flame belongs to a special category? What does that mean? I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have... You're texting too fast! The only way I've been able to... The only time I've ever complained about it too fast. I've heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There was that word. It's perhaps one of its descendants shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. It was definitely helpful, Dan Heng. That is a lot of information. Thank you, Dan Heng.
You're back.
Why did it take so long to... Anyways. I am indeed back.
The dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading.
Good shit.
We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Okay. What do we got? Oh,
First,
another one of these?
During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno.
What does that mean?
The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property. And this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion.
And what is it?
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions.
It's the phase flame, the creation of member number 29.
Oh, so there is a curio.
She was
there is a curio called this.
Intelligent.
I thought it kind of sounded familiar, but I didn't know from what. I didn't even know if it was from this game.
Must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for. And Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Okay, so the phase flame is what Hurt is looking for.
Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research.
Uh-oh.
But the kindling was lost in the process.
Uh-oh. Ron May, what did you do?
If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
Good shit, Adler.
As a scion of the phase flame, Duke
your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
Is he here already, or?
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion? The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
So their fire isn't burning them, it's teleporting them. Interesting.
We don't know where the victims went.
Someone just walked in.
But Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester.
But what is he trying to do?
Sprouted,
why did the door open and close?
Out an announcement for an imminent attack.
I'm not going crazy. Y'all heard that too, right?
Crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom.
Yeah. You talk too much. You could say this in so many less words.
The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
They would probably think that management is getting them because of the anger stuff, you know?
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
But for what purpose?
We're running out of time.
Is he trying to infiltrate and using the guise of chaos to hide it? Missing researchers are all opinion leaders. Oh, it's out. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of dissenters. Okay, yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
No, it isn't enough.
Not enough chaos, you think? What else do you think they're gonna do?
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
And what would that spark be? What do you think?
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
He's like, if I am smart, which means if the person here is also smart, this is what they would do. Uh-oh.
Could it be?
Cutscene.
What is it?
Oh, there it is. And she's teleported. That was a quick cutscene. Wait a second.
Stay calm.
You needed to give that cutscene time to cook, man.
Her life was not in danger.
Yeah. Now that we know.
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability.
Okay.
Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
So, long story short, Skrillum's just saying that it's a weak version of the phase flame, so he can't teleport her very far. So what do we do now? Oh, hello.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way.
No one invited you to this party, Ifrit.
He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
Yeah, as long as we could get the situation under control, he loses power here.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Fine, I guess if I have to. Oh, here we go. And here's the important part. Who am I bringing into this fight? Wind and... Oh, team must include Dr. Ratio. I need a healer, because if not, I'm not going to be able to do this.
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
I could have sworn there was a chest in the background of those cutscenes. Is there not? Was I bamboozled? God damn it. Oh, god damn. Excuse me?
Washed with flames. It must have just teleported.
So what do we do now?
Get ready to dash into the fire.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. It's just telling me we're gonna teleport. You don't need this long-ass guide thing. You look like a mini heliobus.
Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Well, okay?
This place is strange.
Your face is strange.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Wow, you suck. What the hell is this? What is this graphical? What is that?
What is your goal?
I don't know, get some food, get some sleep, meet a partner, get a job I like, travel the world. I have a lot of goals.
It's over.
Finally, I can rest. Can you just get into the hole? You get into the hole. Can you just get into the bottle? Yeah, whatever you say. The destruction is here. The whole world's gonna die. You can't stop me. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before. What else you got? That was a weak evil laugh. You want to hear mine? Mine's better.
Duke Inferno has discarded this fire.
The poor fire.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
No. Hold on.
Are you wrong? Oh, we're about to fight, aren't we? Don't touch it! Get it off! Get it off! Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, ah!
Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
That's what I'm saying. I was just gonna say that the image of that Void Ranger just reminded me of that freaking Markiplier meme. I guess since I didn't explain, since I didn't do a pull video for Ratio and I didn't explain exactly what he's doing, I guess I'll go over what he does. Basically, Dr. Ratio is a hunt character that does single target damage and has a chance to do follow-up attacks. His chance to do follow-up attacks increases, one follow-up attack, a single target follow-up attack. His chance to do his follow-up attack increases if the enemy has some kind of debuffs attached to them. So inflict debuffs on them. As you see, when I attacked, there was a little percentage chance on top for him to do a follow-up attack. And then once he does his ultimate, which I'll show off when we get to it.
I'm asking questions.
Like right here. Skill, follow-up attack. Very simple, because he's frozen and frozen counts as a debuff. That's not what I wanted to do. Boom. Alright, and now when I do his ultimate, which is hilarious by the way. If I get his ultimate again in this fight, I'll do it slow motion. But once he does his ultimate, if you see down there, he has two little dots. Those dots mean that when someone else does an attack, I don't remember if it's like specifically a basic attack. No, because he does it right there. He follows up with his own follow-up attack. And his follow-up attack is pretty much the most of his damage, so you want to be able to follow up attack with him as much as possible. But it does decent damage, and he was a free unit, so... Lynx, help out here. Dead? Dead. I don't want March to be poked to death.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Alright, and here it is, the big one.
It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
I don't have a deep... I didn't mean to do that! My fingers were on the wrong keys! Alright, I forget what button is the shortcut for that, but...
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Alright, that was pretty cool. Alright, speed up, back up. I never realized that his follow-up attack has like a school bell sound effect behind it. That's great. That follow-up attack does a decent amount of damage. No! Oh wait, he lost a lot of HP there. It's fine. Never mind. I had nothing to worry about. Yay, Asta! She's back! Aww. What about everyone else? Let's go! That wasn't that hard.
Good work. You did very well.
Aw, I appreciate you, Skrullum. Skrullum's so far my favorite of the Genius Society. How is Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. While
we like Asta in this household.
The security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised the dude didn't do anything to him, but I'm assuming he just didn't have the power to do anything to them. How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler.
Hey!
They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
Let's go, Adler. Taking win after win right now. Why do I feel like you didn't do much?
This business is over. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam.
Bro didn't even answer the question. He just said thank you for helping.
But there is one mystery that remains unsolved.
Skrullum just pulled a tuxedo mask. My work here is done, but you didn't even do anything. He was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. He left the group without making it. Can I do that too? I want to leave that group. Why am I still there? Oh, you're so adorable. Huh? Luigi's Mansion? That was easy.
I've been waiting.
Skrullum. What do you mean?
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
I feel like Skrullum doesn't care as much.
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
Ha! Ratio. I was right not to trust this dude. I never trusted him from the beginning, you know? Nope. When you see someone come at you with a bust head, you know, something tells you that something's off with this person, you know? It also doesn't help that he was an ass.
When did you start to doubt me?
When you accused me!
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than...
I love it when people use people's words against themselves.
I've had
that didn't make sense, but you know what I mean.
You since the beginning.
I like this. This is two geniuses going at each other. And those are always really fun conversations.
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you. To accompany and observe.
Oh. And when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi.
Yeah. I mean, I said that it was because he probably couldn't control the fire enough to hurt people, but that's also an excellent point. I never thought of that.
A third party saved them.
And that would be you?
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
So what was the point then? So he was actually trying to kill people and you stopped them, but why?
One last question, Skrullum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
Skrullum getting called a genius by Dr. Ratio, that's some high praise. He doesn't call anyone, he calls anyone stupid.
Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
So was this entire thing just him challenging Skrullum?
To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment.
Man, I'm gonna steal some of these Dr. Ratio bars. They're so good.
But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
I mean, sometimes being foolish and not understanding is kind of the best medicine.
I have
ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
My guy said your midness makes me want to throw up. Goddamn.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
Is that it? That's the entire reason?
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I
Goodbye.
look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
All right, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Also, L plus ratio plus you fell off. Oh!
A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Well then. Now Scroom's like, damn it. Well, now what do I do? We did it. Oh, now Dr. Ratio can visit. Great. Now there's a chest. Shit. What does Herta want to say to me? I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I mean her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. At least you agree. Also, I'm thankful to Dr. Ratio. I'm not. I'm kind of thankful. Like I said, he dropped some bars. Who's that? Eh? So she doesn't even know who Dr. Ratio is. Damn. She doesn't know who Dr. Ratio is. That's like the ultimate form of disrespect. Anyways, that'll be it for me for today, guys. That was insane. I love all the characters in this quest, and it was actually really entertaining. I don't know if it's my favorite quest, but where's the noise? There it is. Anyways, see you guys next time. As always, be happy, be safe, be healthy, and good night, everybody.